Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to another segment of Coach Gurbani's A Shabad a Day. The recitation continues from Asa Mahalla Panjwa, compositions of the fifth Nanak, Guru Arjan, in the Rag Asa, and this is the 108th Sabad in that series. And the recitation. Asa Mahalla Panjwa, Jinha Visarai Naam, Sekh Nehiya, Ved na janho mool, Sain Jehiya, Man tan hoye nihal, Tumhen sang petiya, Sukh paya jan prasad, Dukh sab metiya, Rahao, Jete khand brahmand yudhare, Tinhe khe, Jinhe man utha aap, Pure bhagat se, Jisno manne aap soi maniye, Pragat purkh parvan sab thai janiye, Din sarain aradh samhale saho saho, Nanak ki locha pur sache paatshah. Din sarain aradh samhale hai saho saho, Nanak ki locha puri sache paatshah. Nanak ki locha puri sache paatshah. Nanak's longing has been satisfied. This is the conclusion, the concluding verse of this Shabad. Nanak ki locha pur sache paatshah. Because Nanak has discovered the source of that perfected awareness, which is the perpetual sovereign, Sache Paatshah. Now, Nanak's mind is always anchored in that perfected awareness. Dinas Rain Arad Samale Saha Saha. So that is the state that has been achieved. And that is where the conversation of this Sabbath begins. And the Guru asks the question, Se Knehya, Jinha na Visarai Naam, So Knehya. What are they like? Who do they resemble? And the question is being asked regarding those who never forget their true self. Jinha na Visarai Naam. Those who have become the highest expression of virtue and wisdom. Jinha na Visarai Naam. What are they like? Who do they resemble? The answer, a very pertinent and important one for us, the answer is Ved na jano, see no distinction. Mool Sai Jeha, between them and the self. Because through Naam, through self-knowledge, they are rooted in the self. Mool Sai Jeha, Ved na jano, Mool Sai Jeha. So, the enlightened being is just like the Creator because it has assimilated the qualities of the Creator that gives it a universal consciousness, a higher consciousness. And that is the central message of this Sabbath, which is captured here in the Rahau Tuk that we will read out. Man tan hoye nihal tumhe sang petiya, Sukh paya jan prasad, dukh sab metya rahao. So, Sukh paya jan, Jan, the devotee, the Bhagat, the seeker. Sukh paya, found comfort, well-being. Prasad, through Guru wisdom, by being graced by Guru wisdom, the devotee finds well-being, and which brings to the devotee the joy of awakening to wisdom in mind and body. Man tan hoye nihal, Tum sang petya. When I realized that I am actually in your company and association all the time. In other words, that you are with me all the time. Our own essence, that is to say. And with that, all anxiety, all agitation comes to a stop. Dukha sab mite. So good wisdom is the door, if you will. It's the dwar through which the mind attains to its primordial consciousness. What we have in the middle is the ego, which is the analytic mind. So we have to learn to control the analytic mind so that we can make a quantum leap into that transcendent mind from which wisdom springs forth. It's always there. And that is where we want to get to so that we can direct the ego and the intellect in accord with that wisdom. That is what Hukam Rajai Chalana is. So individual beings, evolved individuals, Pure Pagat, they are exemplars and benefactors of humanity. Jete Khand Brahmand Udhare Tinhe Kiya. So they, whose hearts have found expression of the self, are truly fulfilled, and they serve as exemplars and benefactors of humanity. Jisno manne aap soi maniye, pragat parak purakh parvan, sab thai janiye. Pragat, manifest. Purakh is consciousness. Parvan, which is universal. Sabathai janiye. So a perfected universal awareness flowers in that mind where the self has found expression. Pragat Purakh Parvan. So the flowering of awareness comes through Guru wisdom, engagement with Gurbani. And the Bhagat then recognizes this perfected awareness to be all-pervasive. It is everywhere. Sabathai janiya. This is a recognition. This is a realization. And when that realization dawns on the seeker, then, as we touched on the conclusion, then dinas rain arad samhale saho saho nanak ki locha pur sache padshaho. That is what brings satisfaction, fulfillment, realization. Then Nanak's mind is always anchored in that perfected awareness. Vaheguru Ji ka, so the point is, self-knowledge is the road to perfected awareness. And we have an obligation to achieve that consciousness. Not only is it an obligation, it is also the ultimate moral privilege, because we are privileged to be humans, to have access to that consciousness. And not to attain to that consciousness, the Guru tells us, is really wasting your life. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.